When you start getting in shape and building a better body, you will start attracting a lot of older women, a lot of cougars, some may say, a lot of women who are a little bit older, maybe double your age potentially, maybe over double your age. It's one of these things that's very weird to a lot of guys when they're starting to attract older women. And I just want to get across to you lot why I feel like they are so attracted to that and why they actually are so attracted to that. Because let's say, for example, girls my age. So I'm 21. There's a lot of girls my age, and a lot of them will be attracted to your body in general. Don't get me wrong, they will be attracted to your physique and your body, but they don't understand truly the work and the effort that it takes to be in shape and the discipline to be in shape. Because a lot of people my age, you get a lot of people who are fat, don't get me wrong, but a lot of people my age are slimish or probably got a bit of abs or whatever because they're skinny. And they haven't got an insane amount of muscle. Say, for example, like I've got a lot more muscle than a lot of them, but they're like slim or whatever, so they look kind of decent. But when you start aging, and when men especially start aging, you see the decline in how they take care of themselves. So you see yourself getting a lot fatter, a lot more out of shape. These older women really pick up on that. And that's why they like it so much, because especially as they get older, they start to understand how hard it is to stay in shape and stay disciplined in comparison to when they were young. And they'll see someone like you, especially when you build muscle. When you build muscle, the older women will start to like it. The older women will really start to like it, and they understand how disciplined you got to be, how much pain you got to go through essentially to build that muscle. And that's why I feel like they truly like it, because they see that discipline. They see the discipline that you put in. Whereas these younger women may not understand it as much, because a lot of guys are similar. You go out, you see a lot of guys who are skinny. You see a lot of guys who are fat or out of shape as well, don't get me wrong. But you see a lot of guys who are all right, still fairly attractive to them. But you don't see many guys who are nowhere near in that shape. But let's say from a older woman's perspective, let's say she's 48. She is around a lot of guys who are out of shape, who haven't really built that frame, built that body. And let's say if you were around that age, you would stand out a mile. And let's say when they see a younger guy, say for example me, like I've had with a 42-year-old recently and a 48-year-old recently, who have made it really obvious to me, they look at me in a different way because I built a lot of muscle and I'm in good shape. And it's not like a skinny shape, it's like a muscular shape. And they find that really attractive because they understand how hard it is to actually build that. Especially when you're young. To build a muscular frame when you're younger, around 21, is not impossible, don't get me wrong, but it takes time because you're not fully developed yet. Let's say, for example, with 25, your testosterone truly peaks. So around that time, you start properly filling out and building a better physique properly. But at 21, say, for example, me, I'm a lot more muscular than pretty much everyone. Apart from, let's say, a few outliers. And that's a big difference in a sense. And they find that really attractive. They find that really attractive because they think he's built a masculine physique, a strong physique. Imagine how he'll perform. Imagine how he can treat me. Imagine how he can protect me. And subconsciously they're feeling like that. And you don't even realize it because obviously you're just getting on with what you want to get on. And they find it very attractive, these older women. And it's a really weird thing. Like I've had it where they made it obvious with a lot of older women, especially in like a workplace or let's say in a gym scenario, a sauna scenario. You get random shit. Let's say your mum's friend has seen you and she's like, oh, he's so handsome. Oh, he's one of the best looking boys I've ever seen. I've had that before, which was weird. And you get stuff like this, which is random as fuck. Don't get me wrong, it's random, but you get that because they understand how hard it is. Especially when you build a muscular frame. It isn't normal for young people to have a muscular frame, really. It's normal, let's say, for a 21-year-old or 20-year-old, whatever, around that age, to be lean, be low body fat a little bit, not in too bad shape. It's normal for them to have a big physique, strong physique, good size on them, especially naturally as well. It's normal for them. So they're viewing you as very attractive because of your frame, your body, the muscle you built. And they understand how hard it is. Older women will really like it. And it's up to you what you do with them. It's up to you, obviously. If you're into that, then it's up to you. And obviously go for it. Go for whatever you want. There's no harm and there's nothing wrong with it. It's a good thing in a sense because you build more options. And I'm not saying that younger women won't be attracted to it, because they will be attracted as well, don't get me wrong, but they don't understand the work ethic behind it as much. They don't understand how building muscle. They think you go to a gym a few times and you build a bit of muscle, good amount of muscle. Where all the women understand it takes time, discipline, because they've probably been through the gym quite a lot. They've probably been to the gym quite a lot in their lifetime, and they understand how hard it is, especially to get results. And that's why they find it so attractive. Of course, you're young as well, and they probably find that attractive somewhat as well, a little bit. But a lot of times they don't like that because you don't seem mature enough. But I feel like when you build a muscular physique and a stronger body, they view you as a bit more mature in a sense because your physique's stronger, because your body's stronger, because you have a bigger build, a stronger build. They find that masculine, and they find that quite attractive and quite a level of maturity, because that takes time, dedication, consistency, and that takes a lot of work to build that. And that's why they start to find you attractive. When you get in shape, don't be surprised, especially when you put on a good amount of lean muscle. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised at all. The lean muscle as well, especially like, for example, I went on a bulk this past year. So I was 170 last year and my goal was 180, and now I'm around 186, 187. I'm floating around there, 185. Today I was 186 and I'm quite muscular, quite strong. So I put on about 16 pounds of lean muscle. Lean muscle, I'm not saying it's full muscle, of course it's not. Of course it's not full muscle, but there's a good amount of muscle on me from that, and I still look lean and I still get a lot more compliments. They find that very attractive because you're strong, and because you look good, and because you built a muscular physique and you stand out a mile. And just understand, especially when you go for a bulk, it will change it, and it will change the game. And that's going to be a true message in this video. Hope you lot got a lot of value. If you want help building a stronger physique, a more muscular physique, shoot me an email at reallouis23@gmail.com and I can help you get in your dream physique. Thank you.